afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's New Mom Monday, and today we're excited to announce some of our future plans. Oh, make sure your phones are turned down before you start. That's totally what we do. You're good. Happens to the best of us. In fact, it'll probably happen when I pull it up on my phone. But okay, so if you saw the reminder, you see that we have 5 moms here, 14 kids between the 5 of us.
Yeah.
That's
if
I did
my math right.
That's like a classroom.
4, 5, 6,
which means it's wrong.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14 kids, ages 9 months to 16 years. So you have the youngest,
Yep.
right? And Christy, do you have the oldest?
She's not 16 yet.
Almost.
Not quite 16.
Yeah.
Almost.
15.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
I rounded up.
Right.
I'm not 30 yet either.
You're not
And
quite.
who's
You got like 10
30
hours.
Or 45? Who's
Almost.
45? Who's
Shut
45?
up. Nobody's 45.
Well,
That's
it's
what
saying
it said.
45, and I'm like,
It said
I'm
40.
45.
Oh, 30
Ages
to 45.
30 to
Oh, where's
45.
45?
Doesn't it sound better? Doesn't 30 to 45 sound better than 29 to 44?
Well, then you are 45
I don't know.
because I'm not.
I mean, we have 20s and 40s. I don't know. You're not 45.
Hey, neither one of us are.
But
Neither of
almost,
us.
right? November?
I'm not going to talk
No.
about this right now.
So are we not talking about our ages? Somebody at the table is having a
Oh, my
birthday pretty
goodness.
soon.
Happy birthday!
And it's Bree. It's your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
It
Golden
is your
birthday.
golden birthday.
Yeah.
And tomorrow's date is
45.
April 45.
Well, the joke is it's 47. That's what the wellness way does.
That's what the wellness says. You look this good at 47. You look amazing. So happy early birthday. Happy early golden
you.
birthday
Thank
to
you.
you. But really, we're going to be changing the show a little bit. It started as like New Mom Monday, where Bree and I were starting by telling your story, telling my story, talking about being a new mom. But we've kind of reached the what did they say, like gestation? Like it's time to move on. It's been 9 months, so we're moving on to a new name, and we want to put the ball in your court and ask you if you have any ideas and suggestions, recommendations of names for the show for the 5 of us, or topic ideas.
Topic ideas, definitely.
We're open to doing what you guys are looking for. So wanted to start by announcing that because that's really exciting. So I don't know what that looks like as far as the rollout, if it's going to kind of slowly get to this point. I'm looking at you because I'm assuming you have answers.
I don't
But
know.
I'm wondering if maybe you don't have answers. Your wheels aren't spinning quite as quickly.
I'm having a midlife crisis.
Oh my goodness.
But really, while Bree has her
Quarter
midlife
life
crisis,
crisis.
and we're like a little bit slow to respond today, we're all preparing for our biggest seminar of the year in Nashville. So we go down to Nashville. We go different places each year, and this year is in Nashville.
Yeah.
So tell me about it. What is it? Renee.
What?
Is it? What's the seminar? What are we preparing for, and why are we traveling?
This is like our hands down biggest. We do a huge location-based training for new docs, for current docs. We bring in a lot of new clinical knowledge for them. We're doing this year, we're changing up the schedule and having a lot more office practicum kind of things as far as like budgeting and mentoring and
Much
Thing-
needed things.
yeah,
Hands-on.
things, yeah, a lot of hands-on stuff that we're doing.
Awesome.
So
yeah.
all of our
so,
offices, what, 95% of them,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much all of them that can make it that aren't busy having babies.
exactly.
Everybody's
having
having
babies.
babies.
Wellness
You-
way.
yeah.
Wellness
3
for
in the last
babies.
couple
Yeah.
days.
So what happened 9 months ago?
I don't know.
Was there
Is it
a
Is there a
snowing?
wellness way seminar?
There was. Traverse City was in
Oh,
August.
Wellness
Oh,
way
wow.
babies.
There's
Oh,
Traverse
can
City,
see.
like,
Okay, so there's a connection
that
there.
was all that coconut oil samples being handed out at the last.
We were gonna talk about that.
We were just talking about that.
So we're all traveling. We're all moms. We're all wives, and we're all traveling. So let's talk about it. I mean, Christy, you brought up a really good point.
Well, I'm traveling with my husband.
Yes.
You have yours.
I do.
Not everybody
yours.
has theirs, but
Right. So
I'm
traveling
allergic to
with.
coconut oil.
So what? So what do you?
First one to go there.
I know.
So
and
what do you
it's
travel
hard
with?
to
What do you
say
do?
The only
She's
reason
clear.
I'm going there is because I seriously had to think about this. So we have these little containers. Well, I mean, I suppose you could use the shampoo containers, but we have like the salad dressing containers. They're like just teeny tiny little things.
Glass. Yeah.
No, they're not.
They're not glass.
No,
Oh.
silicone. And they don't spill. They got screw on top, you know.
We're still talking about the containers or the.
Silicone containers
Silicone
for oil.
container for, and so, avocado oil.
So that's
Oh.
Avocado oil.
So when
because
we
you
can't
can't
find
find
Doc.
without it.
So-
Yeah.
Because guess what? They don't.
Where's Doc? I don't know. I haven't seen Christy either. Oh, there he is.
Not all the time. I'm out. Oh my goodness. But anyway, the reason why I was thinking about that is because they don't have, they used to have those little single buying packets of coconut oil at Whole Foods.
Mhm.
They don't have it anymore. Did you know that?
We order them online.
Oh.
Because we brought them
Oh.
to go coconut for the cruise. Because when you're traveling, you're throwing it in beach bags,
Right.
going to the beach.
Yep.
For not the kind of
Sunscreen.
uses that
Oh.
you guys
Yeah,
are going
for
to do.
sunscreen.
The
Oh,
behaved
sure.
one here.
Right.
Oh, whatever.
In this group.
I am
29-year-old.
sorry.
So I am talking about the kids and salad dressing for real.
Okay.
That's how you travel with your salad dressing?
Is there a tossed salad joke coming?
Now there is.
Mark is shaking his head. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So
that
we
went-
are traveling.
Yeah.
So for
And
sunburn.
And so-
Right.
Well,
Yes.
sunburn. Yeah, absolutely.
For sun, that's of course
Sunburn,
that's what we're
after
talking
sun.
about.
Dry
Mhm.
skin
In
with
Nashville.
ocean salt water.
Yeah, saltwater. No,
Yeah.
it is a really good when you're in Hawaii.
Mhm.
Sun, like you get burnt, man, slather on coconut oil unless you're allergic, of course. But,
Then you just have to find
but
something
literally
else.
within a day, you're like,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
to
it
go.
does make a difference within
That
a
and the
very
silver
short
gel.
time. Oh
That's
yeah.
my favorite.
yeah.
Mhm.
Which I don't think we grabbed that.
We
Well,
didn't grab
and
the gel. We have
I
a
did
spray.
not.
And we have the spray. Well, that's another thing when you're traveling. Obviously, if you're only doing a carry-on, you have to do less than 3 ounces. So you always have these little travel bottles. And Christy, you have with Albizia.
My
How
arsenal.
big is our Albizia jar?
6 ounces.
6 ounces. And I guess this isn't the case if you're checking.
If you're not, no, but a lot of times all we're doing is bringing a carry-on.
Yeah.
And so you have your, your little Ziploc bag that you can quart size. You can only fit so much stuff. So our that flavored stevia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when we get down to the end of the bottle, save those puppies because this is 2 fluid ounces. We stick, and it has the leftover stevia at the bottom
So
of the bottle.
it makes it taste
Pour
a
it
little better.
Albizia in there, and because I have to take it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's
so
Mhm.
to back it up a little bit, when you're traveling, and you're obviously eating out,
Mm-hmm.
and you're eating different than when you typically would, we bring that Albizia for
Mhm.
if we get any allergens or anything that gets slipped in, knowing or unknowing. You do the best you can when you
Mhm.
travel. But that's why I bring the Albizia, that and the Wellzymes. So
What are the Wellzymes? I guess I haven't used those.
the digestive enzymes, they're
Okay.
chewable. Yeah, I didn't grab a bottle of those, but pretty much if I'm gonna travel, you're gonna find Albizia, Wellzymes, and a couple of things like that in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
But
Easy to travel. And then we always pack snacks when we're
Oh.
flying, so we don't have to buy
Yeah,
stuff with
I
them.
was just gonna say,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
we'll
ACVs.
usually buy one of
So-
the small bottles of apple cider vinegar because we down it like
When
the
you
whole
get
time
there
we're
or whatever?
that
Yeah.
and aloe.
And
Whenever I go,
aloe.
we find the
Yeah,
health food
aloe.
store,
Okay,
grab a
aloe.
bottle of aloe
Mhm.
and a bottle of
Really?
ACV. But
Yes, we're strange, but
And
really
it's
we're not
and it's
strange.
inexpensive
Right.
though. Those two things are inexpensive. Like you can
Yeah.
find
Oh,
them anywhere and
completely.
they're
Well, they're
inexpensive and
yeah.
they help.
So you don't have to travel with it. You can just get
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
but we were in Hawaii in February.
Mm-hmm.
We all were, and we found these little ACV shots.
Yes.
Right. This one's
They're
blueberry.
super cute.
Ooh,
I love
where did
blueberry.
you find
Woodman's
blueberry?
carries them now.
Well, I saw,
All
but
the
I
different
You're in Green
flavors.
Bay,
Blueberry,
Woodman's carries them.
cranberry, honey, turmeric, and the regular. But this is just a shot of ACV. Pull it right off and take
So
it. So
good.
we were traveling this weekend for 2 days by car. So we could have packed the bottle of ACV. We could have packed the bottle,
Mhm.
but I didn't. This was easier just to grab them out of the cupboard, throw them in, and yeah, it was
Just
fantastic.
convenient.
Convenient.
But you can mix it too. I mean, it says you can put it in your water bottle and mix it up so that it's not so potent if you're not.
Yeah, evidently
you're not
some
used
people
to
aren't
taking it.
used to drinking
Like
ACV.
me and my mom were shopping
I-
this
I am
weekend and she
not.
grabbed my kombucha and she's like, "Oh, the vinegar taste is so strong." I'm like, "I don't even taste vinegar," but for some people it is. So for something like this to put in your water would probably make it more subtle.
So,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
sounds
the
fair.
water bottles, we're talking about water bottles, when you're bringing some of these, does the vinegar, can we put things like vinegar, you know how sometimes they say like more acidic things you shouldn't put in certain kinds of water bottle, like,
I never
Well,
tried
I guess
it
I
because
must
I
do
just
or
always
whatever.
take
I
mine
do.
straight.
Yeah.
I just always
Yeah.
take my ACV
I've never
straight.
added
I
My
would
favorite
say
water
for the
bottles are
back of the
glass
set.
or
I would say if you're
stainless.
gonna do it on the regular, where you're gonna put ACV in your water, I would use glass, a
Mhm.
mason jar, just a round.
And
Yeah,
we
or
usually,
those
that's the
Voss,
only time
the
I do
glass-
is if I
the
have
glass Voss.
Water bottles, those are really
That's an
nice.
Oh,
option.
yeah, yeah.
Travel
Just
somewhere,
add
grab
save
that.
those,
That works.
yeah.
Yeah, those are really handy if you hang on to them. I was going to ask about mixing supplements. You guys know about that? Like, can you mix
Okay,
mix
can I
your
just say,
supplements when you're
I
traveling?
have mixed them.
I remember when we were in Hawaii and you took them, and they were so bad.
It's so nasty. It really is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know anything about it?
I mix them all the time. Like
In the
because I
moment, though,
figure-
you mix them and then take the shot, or can you mix them ahead of time and have them mixed?
We
The
do
verdict
both.
is
You know
out.
what I mean?
It
Okay.
depends on what
So it kinda
supplement it
depends.
is. It depends on. I've heard it both ways from
Kind
the
of
docs.
depends on what the purpose, right?
So like if
And
you're
the
on
verdict is
poppy
what
and
supplement
Abesia
it
and
is.
something
Makes
else,
sense.
like putting them all in there, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just for
We
traveling,
do
I
for
guess.
travel purposes because I take quite a few
oh,
liquids.
Yeah.
And I know I can't go a day or two without just completely being tanked and feeling.
But
so
we don't
mix
Really?
it.
when we go to our seminar because we have
'Cause
the
we have
I
the
know.
herb bar.
beautiful
The
herb
herb
bar.
bar.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
take
It's like, cheep,
And how many
5?
supplements do
Every
we
single
take?
liquid that we've got.
every single liquid that we have, and we put an info sheet and the dried herb and
A picture of the plant?
communion
Picture?
cups.
Mhm.
Because those are cool.
And a little like cheat sheet of like what it's used for. Is that
No.
part of it?
No.
No, it's
That's not
more
part of it?
what it is.
Or what it is.
where it grows, how
Oh,
it's.
okay.
yeah.
I guess I don't. I don't read.
Not
so
what it's.
I've just seen the little poster. I just take the herbs.
Because you're kind of busy there.
A little
Sometimes
bit.
you just kinda miss
Yeah. I mean,
Nancy runs
yeah.
all our AB.
Yeah.
and tech.
So I'm usually kind of swamped.
So usually
People are
behind the
usually
camera.
bringing me shots of herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you grab
there
me
you
some
go.
of these?
Let me just tell you
Grab
it's
me
herbs.
something to eat. Yeah. What's actually in that
It's a
bottle?
Romania. Keep her going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you take different supplements for different times of the month? Miranda is wondering.
Depends on your test results.
Yeah.
Depends on what we're looking at. But yeah,
Mhm.
gosh, all the time. When I was at the front desk, we would make supplement sheets. Doc would say, "I want this for the first 2 weeks of the cycle, and this for the second
Oh,
2
really?
weeks of the cycle."
Mhm.
Depending on what we're working on. If the hormones are where they need to be,
Right.
then no, not necessarily. I don't say, "Oh, I hit this week, I need to take this now." But there's been points in my cycle, in my journey, in my testing, pre-baby, post-baby, during,
Where
you
it
know,
varies.
it would
Mhm.
vary.
Yeah,
Especially something
depending on-
like Chase Tree, Don Kai,
Right.
all the time. No, it's
Well-
what makes the wellness way different.
Yeah.
It's all based on test results.
And
no
every
two people
person
are the
is
same.
different. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't Doc just say, and I wrote it down for my daughter, passion flower for really bad cramps. 'Cause
Oh,
it
okay.
yeah, because it calms down smooth muscle. And
Yep.
like, oh, okay, so that would be because every once in a while she'll get hit with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep herbs on hand to use now as remedies. So there's the herbs that I take every day for what I'm trying, to do
What you're
that the
working
docs have
on.
prescribed.
Mhm.
But then you'll find albizia as needed, and poppy as needed, kava as needed. and turmeric
Because you
as needed.
understand
Echinacea even.
what your body needs and what it's used for you
Certain
as like
things can be used as medicinal alternatives.
okay. So instead of having a medicine cabinet with Tylenol and
Yeah.
Bayer, I don't do people take Bayer? I don't know.
Bear
Is that a-
aspirin.
Like yeah,
Or
like Bayer
CBD.
aspirin.
I'm thinking like
Like-
bear, dog,
No.
cat. Venison.
No, like I was trying to
hare.
think of other things besides Tylenol of like things to use.
Like
but and Christy,
Benadryl,
yes,
you know, things
Benadryl,
like that.
exactly.
Albizia is our Benadryl.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So and you've done some videos on that. We can tag where they are on the YouTube page,
I was
but of
just
like
gonna
some
say,
supplements.
what?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so what do you have
CBD.
there? And you travel with it?
This, yes, because, I kind of have a little bit of motion to, I mean, not terribly,
So
but
that's our CBD.
man,
Ultra
I take
CBD.
the CBD. I was surprised they let me through. It's like,
Yeah.
Roll
I was
the
like,
dice.
Oh, okay, well, fine. They didn't take it from me, so, but no,
Mhm.
it just helps me relax, and I just, if it's,
I
like,
like
we're
that
leaving
topically.
super early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to
So
sleep
sunburn,
for the
throw
flight.
CBD on it. Kids
Mhm.
get a scratch.
Well,
Get a
didn't
sea
you?
urchin in their foot.
Who
Did
does
they?
that?
That sounds like it's happened
Me in
before.
Hawaii, remember?
She got a-
Oh.
You
Yeah.
you got
Did
one in
someone
Hawaii?
pee on you?
No, not a jellyfish, a sea urchin.
That
I
was
like-
my first
I was
thought
literally
too.
gonna ask
I was
you,
gonna
why
say
would someone
maybe, but
pee
it was
on her?
separate.
You would pee on me.
I
if
would
did
have peed on
that.
you.
You would've
yeah.
peed?
I would have peed on her for
Oh
sure.
my gosh.
She doesn't even have to
Yeah,
leave
well,
now.
I
I
know.
don't probably do it.
That seems like something that's maybe crunchy, but not really.
I
Like
read
just
that that's
peeing on
totally
someone.
untrue.
Really?
Is
For
there-
a jellyfish?
Yes, that if you get stung by a jellyfish, the peeing on it doesn't really do anything.
Is there something? I thought
There's
there was
something
There's
in
supposed
the
to be, like,
urine,
ammonia
but it's
in
not
it,
a high
but
enough
it's not-
concentration
yeah.
or
That
blah,
it
blah,
doesn't
blah, blah,
actually do
blah.
anything.
I
Well,
don't
good
know.
But
thing
so
we
wait,
didn't
what's
pee
the
on you
sea
then.
urchin story though? Because I want to know.
Sea
You did
urchins
CBD?
are those little black things at the bottom,
The spiny spikes.
The
They have
spiny
spiny
spikes. They
things,
look-
right? Yeah.
black with spikes.
Like a hedgehog?
Like a
Yes,
ball.
without a face.
No, it looks like a
I'm
ball.
picturing like
Like a
porcupine.
hedgehog.
Yeah. Roll it up, spike it out.
So anyway, you did CBD on it? And then-
No, I didn't think
So-
about CBD.
Oh.
I did vinegar.
Oh,
Soaked in vinegar.
that
Remember,
hurt?
our room smelled like
Vinegar.
But wouldn't
Like
that
Well,
hurt?
yes.
No, the vinegar makes it come out. So it was the little spike. It was right here. Stepped on it that that evening. We were down by the beach, and yeah, it was there. And they say not to use. It splinters if you try to pull it out. So they said not to use that. So I went to the front desk. They call it It has a name for it. It starts with a V.
Wana.
Lana. But it starts with a V. That's what the front desk told
Lana?
me. Lana. But it's
Lana?
spelled with a V. Lana.
Hmm.
You have, she's like, you have one on your foot. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
She's like, yeah, it'll come out in a few
Until
weeks.
you
but
want
put
out of
vinegar
your
on
foot?
it."
Till you want
Well, I said, I
Do
don't
you
want
want
it.
out
So
of
she-
So she said to put vinegar.
The front desk,
Oh,
yeah. And then I
They're
said,
the ones that
okay.
told her not to pull it out because
Oh,
it would
yeah.
splinter more if
Right.
she tried to pull it out.
Good for them to have that. Okay, doctor, we have a couple of comments
Oh.
on the chat here. Dr. Laura says she would totally pee on any of us to help us out. So that is much appreciated, Dr. Laura. We appreciate
Well,
that.
good thing we had her with us.
Yeah,
That's
no
right.
kidding.
That's
Yeah.
right. Ashley says she traveled by car with 31 insulated zipper pouches full of supplements. That is dedication right there.
Wow.
That is
Yeah.
dedicated.
Where'd she get them?
That's awesome. Yeah, where'd you get the zipper pouch? Insulated zipper pouches. Send us a link.
Oh my goodness.
And then we have a question on Dr. Patrick Flynn's page. How do we know what basic herbs we should keep on hand instead of the Tylenols, Benadryls, NyQuils, and things? And that's what we
Watch
have done
her
some videos.
medicine
Yeah,
cabinet
that
thing.
medicine cabinet video.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
talked about a few of them. I mean, I guess that would be the best thing. But I mean, when it comes to some things, it
My
depends on
favorites
what
are
you're
always
dealing with.
Albizia,
so-
Silver, CBD.
Albizia, silver, CBD.
Because in
I would
the
add
event
poppy
something
and maybe
hurts,
a turmeric.
Just take enough CBD that you fall
Yeah,
asleep.
that's so true. Right. And then the Albizia acts as like an
It's,
antihistamine,
yeah,
Yes.
it's
which
like
is
an
very
antihistamine.
similar to Benadryl,
Like
Which can
Benadryl.
which
also
we
be
use.
put on topically on
I
squamino
was just
bites.
gonna say mosquito bites or even a bee sting.
Squamino.
What did you just say?
Squamino.
You roll your eyes like you've heard her say that before.
It's just a term she would come up with in order to
Uh-huh.
be able to say it out loud.
Squamino bites.
Yeah.
Peppermint oil and
Okay.
mosquito bites. It's
You
great.
almost said the
You
same
almost
thing.
said
I know,
squamino
like-
bites. Mhm.
Mosquito bites.
Okay, bee sting. I would also.
Yes, bee
Yeah.
sting.
Yeah.
Internally and externally. Albizia,
But
Silver,
so-
CBD.
Mhm.
Like for instance, when Patrick had that reaction,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
remember? So he's like puffing up. We took Albizia. I mean, he was taking it. But
Was
he
that
putting,
the
putting it on?
was
on
that
one
the
side.
reaction with
Yeah,
the
top
lips?
of
I
the
just heard
yeah.
about this the other day.
Yeah.
Was this the Traverse one, the treetops?
Yes.
Drinking
Yeah.
from a
Just
bottle
poofy
that had
lips?
egg,
Yeah.
that the person that drank
Yep.
before him had eggs for breakfast, right?
Yep.
Or something. Then he took a drink from that
Oh,
water
nice.
bottle, and
And
I
he
just
had
his
thought
lips
his
just-
lip was
huge.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard that the
So
other
they
day.
did the Albizia, but put it topically on it, and it
Yeah.
helped to.
Topically
so-
on mosquito bites, yeah, that too. Okay, Andrew's wondering if our CBD has coconut oil in it, or coconut in it.
Got a MCT coconut. So
It does
MCT, which
CT
is
oil.
it's got M, which
So it
is
does have
derived from
coconut in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so yes.
So
Have you given your children silver for possible strep or mono?
Yes.
Mhm.
and xylitol.
Mhm.
Yep.
Xylitol, for sure.
absolutely.
Mhm.
First
So
thing we-
explain why the
Goats.
xylitol though, because
the
to me I'm
bacteria.
like, oh, I can give
No,
my
it
kid a
doesn't.
sucker for strep throat.
The xylitol
It
jump,
doesn't.
It doesn't
the
kill
bacteria
it.
So-
goes onto it.
Okay, do you guys
Pulls
know
it?
how D-mannose works with
Yes.
a nope, like when you have a
But
UTI?
explain it to everybody.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I don't know what that is.
D-mannose, when you have a UTI, they like that mannose sugar, the bacteria that cause that UTI. And so when you consume it, they jump off the lining of the bladder or whatever and eat the sugar and you pee it out. So xylitol works the same way. Strep love xylitol. They love that sugar.
More
and
pee.
it's birch
More pee.
xylitol though. And so they jump off the back of your
Come on.
throat, they eat up the sugar and you dispose of
out
it.
it goes.
So that's why xylitol is really good. Like when people, I know when Doc would, people will complain and say, but it makes me go. If it's making you go, keep taking it. That means it's killing stuff off, and you need to get it out. Like it will kill it off within your
Right.
GI system.
And that's really similar to ACV, I've heard too, is like if it's burning, then you need more of it, right? Is that correct?
That's the
Like, it
betaine,
shouldn't-
hydrochloride, something.
The
No.
stomach
Oh, I
acid?
thought it was ACV. Okay, maybe not. Don't
Maybe
listen to me. I don't know.
Maybe we need a doc on our
Maybe we need a doctor.
No, yeah, that.
But anyway,
Yeah,
for the
good.
xylitol. So
Xylitol.
yes, so yes to doing silver. So the question originally was silver for strep, and why silver? That's like an antibacterial.
Bacterial.
The best way to explain
like a
it in mom
super-
terms is a natural antibiotic.
Yeah.
When they first
Right.
made antibiotics, way back in the day, antibiotics, the basis was silver. Did you know
Well,
that?
and that's the silver spoon, right?
Yep.
It's the
that's
whole
where that
idea
came
of
from.
putting a silver spoon or whatever. Right?
Yes. They used to have
Put a
silver
silver
spoon in your mouth?
spoon.
Like-
That's where that came
Right?
from.
So it's like the silver
Yes.
spoon is what, I don't know. I've just heard a saying about a silver spoon.
That's part of the
Yep.
history.
It is. Now
So
that you
silver.
said it.
That's what that's for.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
So
they got away from it. Why? Oh, I don't
money, money,
know.
money.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Controversial.
I was looking to see. Hi, Dr. Michelle. Hi, Dr. Matt.
Oh, hi.
Everybody's
Hello,
on there.
everybody.
Dr. Laura, Dr. Matt, the other Matt, Josh, Paul. Good to see everybody. So if you missed the announcement, let's call it, at the beginning of the show, we're going to be doing this mom panel more often, and it's just we're moms. We're moms, not just moms. We're moms, and we're working moms, CEOs. Technically stay-at-home mom, but you do so much more than like stay at home.
I manage
Right?
my husband.
You manage everything, which we all know
Yes.
is a chore.
We all appreciate it.
I couldn't do it without the help of you guys.
Yeah. But if you guys have any name recommendations for what the show can be
Yeah.
called, or topic suggestions or questions, send them our way so that we can keep an eye on some of that and know what you guys are looking for. Because really, it's about what you guys have questions for, and answering things like this about, we might not have the doctor answer, but we probably have the mom answer or the experience. So we can
Right.
kind of
And
speak
we can
into
let
the
you know.
experience.
We'd obviously be honest and say we're not really sure. So
I think my
We
goal
can
for the show is everybody can do it. Everybody's at a different place
Mm-hmm.
in their journey.
absolutely.
I mean, you've probably been doing this the longest, obviously, married to the
Probably.
founder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
But
Yeah.
and then all at different levels and different years and different age kids and different things that were real.
We each
And
have our
there's all
go-tos
different- Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
You know, like
Mhm.
I mean, we have similarities, but sometimes the first thing you reach for is not the first thing I reach for, but we still
Right.
get the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that is really big. Well, one of the things that I wanted to touch on is that because we are moms and we're going to be missing from our families for how many days? 5?
5.
4 or 5 days. We do have a fun ladies' day planned in Nashville, so that'll be an extra day of fun for us. But what do you do to prepare your house? Like, as far as, for me, this has been a hot topic in my house for the last week or two of how do you get people on board with how you're feeding your kids? So who's watching your kids when you're gone? And especially if your spouse is traveling with you. What can you do to set your family up for success so that they're not eating bad food, so that when you get home you're not getting
Sick kids.
sick kids? I mean, speaking from
Mhm.
experience, it's not
reality.
fun to come home from a vacation and then the kids get sick because they
Okay.
ate bad food.
We prepare everything ahead of time. Honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but tonight I'll get all the snacks pre-bagged and all the apple slices done in the fridge, and I label everything so that when people come in, I usually have my mother. This time my brother and his girlfriend are helping us out because my mom is not better yet. But I will, even for my mom, sometimes it's just easier. I want to make it as easy as I can for
Convenient.
them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's it's hard to think about that, and kids are picky depending on what age they're at, or all ages, I feel. But we'll anything refrigerated, and then I just make a list. One of these in the lunch boxes. And then for dinner, we try to cook stuff up ahead of time. We cook our chicken breasts up ahead of time. We cut up potatoes ahead of time. We have the vegetables in the house that the kids like, things like that. I think it makes it easier. I make sure I have enough stuff my kids like to drink in the house. My kids are almost 100% water drinkers. They're not
Yeah,
very,
mine
they
too.
don't really
Well, and
Mhm.
it's nice if they're coming to your environment too.
Yes,
That makes it
that
so much
helps.
easier because
Yes.
you already have a stage that's set.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Good
it's not
point.
like
I
trying
like to do fun things that we may not normally do when
Right.
we're home.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
what?
So, okay, so let me think here. The Applegate gluten-free corn dogs. It's not a
Okay.
staple in our house, but when I travel, you can guarantee that's in the freezer.
Yep.
The organic.
Because you're trying to make it
fruit juice
convenient
pops.
Yeah.
for who's
Convenient,
yeah.
easy, and still
And fun.
And fun.
Yeah,
And
because that way when you're
especially
gone, it's not a
mom and
bad
dad.
thing too.
Especially
Right.
for us, we have grandparents
Mhm.
that come in and do it, and they want to spoil the kids. They want to love on the kids.
Right.
So I still have
Right.
boundaries.
Right,
for-
and one
for
of the
what
ways to
looks
do that
like.
is, oh, I want to take them out to eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not take them out to
So
eat.
here,
Let's,
give them corn dogs.
Yeah.
And if I
Mhm.
let them, they would eat every day. Now,
Right.
is it complete crap corn dogs? No, but they're there. They're in the freezer. It's better. The kids get excited about it. It's
Right.
something we usually
Absolutely.
get to
it's
do.
still something
So,
fun for them to be
yeah,
able
different
to
things
enjoy.
like that.
Mhm.
Juice boxes.
Mhm.
Here, give them I
You're
like to send the
creating-
kids with stuff that's exciting, so that
You're creating a win-win
Certain-
situation.
yes.
Yeah.
For everyone, setting them
Yeah.
up for success, so
Yep.
they don't have to go back to what's comfortable or what's easy or what's normal. And for me, it's new for me because I'm new to all of this. So it's like setting that boundary is hard. It's not easy to do, but just needing to do that so
Yeah.
that it, doesn't
Lots of planning.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have a master
lots of-
schedule
preparing
with 4 kids, all different ages.
all of their
All different
allergies. So many different. I've seen your chart.
In
In the pantry- in the pantry of, like, every kid's
and all the
allergies.
different things.
Yeah.
But I
but-
feel like the easier it is for the people either coming into your home or them going somewhere, the more those people are apt to stick to what you do because it's so convenient
Right.
for
Yes.
them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like even
Yep.
my mom, my kids will go over there for one night and she's like, make sure you send their favorite snack, to make
Yeah.
it a fun. But we, and we do. And is it the healthiest? Maybe not. Sid does those almond ice cream bites or whatever for a snack once
That's
in a
a
while.
treat. We'll probably be doing those.
I know. And so we send those. Grandma's like, send those because she really likes
Wait,
them.
so tell everyone what those are because people are asking for specifics,
They're,
and we've done a lot of like
Almond Dream.
Almond Dream,
Almond
right?
Dream.
Almond Dream, they're little ice cream bites. They're like little, you can
Are
get
they like the
vanilla or
chocolate
chocolate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
So
they're
they're
coated
dairy-free.
in chocolate. Yeah,
They
They're literally
taste
this
like-
big.
Because it's
What
almond,
do those,
it's
who
almond
used to
ice
make
cream.
those? You
Those
used to get 'em
bonbon
at
things?
the movies.
I'm thinking like
Mhm.
Snicker, like the Snickers
Yes,
ice cream bars
somebody
or
used to
something.
make them.
Really?
I know
I'm
what
sure
you're
they still
talking
make them,
about.
but it's been so
Oh.
long.
You haven't
so
looked
long.
for them probably in a while.
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
just. I mean, they come in. I don't
Just
even
a
know.
tub,
Just
just
a
a-
little tub.
yeah.
It's a little container.
Oh,
Now, if
fun.
I let my daughter, she will eat the whole container in
Mhm.
one.
So
sitting.
now, does she have a coconut allergy that she likes can do the almond? 'Cause-
She prefers.
just
Sid
prefers
did
almond.
Then
have.
there's still
Okay.
coconut in the coating.
Yes, but she's
And the
fine
almond
with it
ones.
right now. We're just about to get her allergies tested again though because she broke out from. We use the DoTerra Breathe, and she literally has like a dry patch of skin right here. So it's definitely
Oh.
time for allergies to be tested.
Oh,
Yeah. So
And
It's
they and
about
allergies
safety.
change, so
Yep. Yeah,
that's
yes, they
important
do.
to pay attention to if you start seeing a symptom like that to
Yep.
get them retested.
Or like tummy aches all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're going to be retesting soon.
Oh,
Yeah. So I was going to mention, Lindsay, you asked for some of our specific snacks, desserts, non-dairy treats, things like that. One of the places that we have a lot of that is on our Pinterest page, and then we do a lot of Start Somewhere swaps on our Instagram page.
Instagram.
So everything is on there. Those are a lot of our favorites just around the office of like even chips or sauces or dips or all sorts of different products are listed there. So if you're looking for some of that, check those pages
Enjoy
out.
Life came out with a ton of stuff between the bars and the cookies and the soft cookies and whatever, and it was
And
just a
made
really
good.
easy, even for like
I was gonna
grandparents,
say,
like
that's made
stock
good,
them
right?
up because
For like
it's
snacks on a trip.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Made
Yeah.
Good has some like Rice Krispie treats that are made with good things, hence the
And
name.
they have vegetables in them.
Oh yeah, some of these
Oh,
snacks.
Costco has
That
those.
brand.
In the
Those
mini
ones.
snack
Yes.
packs.
The berry
Shiitake
ones.
Those are
mushrooms,
great for
spinach,
traveling
broccoli,
too. Just throw them all in your
carrots,
carry-on and you
Good
can
for
When
lunches,
we
too.
lost
I know,
oats,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
Jace's
But
hardest
when I'm
thing to give up.
traveling on an airplane, because I have braces, so I can't necessarily bring a jerky.
Yeah.
Or things like that. I have
Right.
to find stuff I can
I was gonna say beef jerky is my go-to
usually, but I can't.
with
Yeah.
with needing the high protein.
High
with
protein?
breastfeeding.
That makes sense.
I've always got. Well, when you travel with Doc, you're either gonna stop every 2 hours and eat, or it's gonna be 27.
20. Oh my gosh.
And you're gonna be like, can I please have
Can
some
I
food?
eat? That's more likely what happens is you don't eat, and then you're like, oh, I have to eat something. It's been a long time. I think.
I just pulled out. You guys have to take me to eat because I'm breastfeeding.
That's-
So now they
Well,
do
I didn't
it,
have that
so.
excuse, except that he does say that women need to eat more often.
Mhm.
So it was me and Doc and Ross in Florida.
My husband is
I'm like,
the
I
same
haven't
way.
eaten in 15
He'll go
hours.
all day without eating.
I can't
And
do it.
I'll be like, I need to eat. Well, why? And I'm like, because I'm hungry.
That's
I'm
why.
about to be angry.
We're
I'm
not
10
hangry?
minutes past hangry.
Yeah, hangry is a real thing. We have another question from Krista. What do you do for a kid with plugged ears from cold congestion? Anything to thin
on
out the
plane?
mucus?
Does that mean on the plane?
I'm not sure.
Or is she just
Just
talking?
in general.
In general.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like hydrogen peroxide in the ears or breast
Yes.
milk and an adjustment.
Mhm.
My girlfriends keep giving me a hard time about breast milk because I put it in my waffles the one time, and so now they add it to everything. But I did do it in ears, and it made a big difference.
I was gonna
And
tell you
hydrogen
this.
peroxide.
It's so cute. So we're on the way home. We're at a wedding, 5 hours away. So my whole back seat is filled with the cooler bag with snacks, and then the snack bag. And we get a mile down the road from our house, and Jace, who's 3, and Bella, who's 12, we're so hungry. I'm like, we just pulled out of the driveway, so they're rummaging in there. And on the way home, trying to keep the baby in his seat and nursing and not stopping, I pumped and bottle fed, and Jace is in the back seat, the little 3-year-old. I don't understand why Jackson gets all the breast milk. I didn't get any of the breast milk. You're gonna give it all to him. He's gonna drink it all. My husband's in the front
Oh my
driving,
gosh.
going, seriously, we have this conversation right now. I said, buddy, once your brother's done eating, if there's some left, you can have some. I have a whole jar in the cooler. Well, that's not gonna be fresh. You go.
Oh my gosh! So he's that picky.
We're really not weird. Like he doesn't.
That's weird. That's weird. That's.
I don't think he's had it in a couple of months when he was sick.
Well,
And he
even
was
when you
skinny,
watched.
we were pumping it in. We were trying to give it to him in his sippy cups. So I was mixing breast
Yeah.
milk with his chocolate
That
cashew
is
milk.
But when you watched Finley, you gave the boys
I made hot chocolate.
hot chocolate. It
Which
was
I
breast
take.
milk, which was good. He was sick. They were sick.
I'm
It was
like, Nancy, do
perfect.
you care? She's like, no. And then he was like, what's in your special hot chocolate? I'm like, it's half cashew milk, chocolate cashew
Chocolate
milk,
cashew milk.
half breast milk. Put it in a pan and heat it up.
Heat it up.
But
The kids love it.
out of the blue, Jace asked for it. Can I have some milk? I'm like, okay. Well, don't give it all to Jackson. I want some too.
Oh my gosh.
My husband's just
That's
like, "I'm just gonna
awesome.
keep
For,
driving."
okay, so that's
Nasal
in the
congestion,
ear.
like anything to thin out the mucus, basically was kind of the
well,
question.
cut dairy if you haven't already.
Cut dairy
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dairy
I guess,
creates
is this
mucus.
constant every
If it's
day? Or is it
constant,
just
yeah,
a cold?
testing.
Because if it's constant,
If it's
we gotta
constant,
get that
that's
baby
a.
tested
It's not
for
normal if it's
child.
constant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I
exactly.
eat dairy, that's the first thing I can notice
Mhm.
on Jackson is he
Mhm.
gets
Same
as
congested.
me.
And I just
Yeah.
think of the amount of people, or before I knew this, that would say, yeah, my baby's just constantly
There's, like,
congested.
constant
or
runny nose.
sinusitis. I hear
Mhm.
people go,
Right.
I have sinusitis. There's no fix for it unless they cauterize it. I'm like,
Don't
that's
do that.
totally all in the gut.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Right.
But-
And that's a lot of, and if you're new to watching the show or just new to what the Wellness Way does, that's what we do. We don't guess, we test. So
Right.
instead
Mhm.
of thinking that something is normal, right? It might be common, but that doesn't mean that it's normal. So the stuffy nose, or a lot of what I've been seeing with kids is
Earaches
like
for days.
eczema.
Yeah.
Like that's a
I've
huge
seen
one
a
where it's like
lot
that's
of things
not
lately,
normal.
people
It,
talking about that.
yeah,
Mhm.
and it's not normal. So get it tested. So Krista, I guess hopefully that's helpful with some of the congestion there too.
But, oh, and I added that real quick.
Mhm.
Just cold going on, temporary, cut dairy, even if they're not allergic to dairy, because it just creates so much mucus.
Right.
Yep.
And then adjustment,
absolutely.
breast milk
adjustment.
in the ears and the nose,
Or peroxide.
peppermint,
You can
Peroxide was really cool.
peroxide.
Mhm.
They
It
have
really
the
works.
silver
I was
They
nasal
have the
spray,
nasal spray and the silver.
echinacea and albizia internally.
I
You
still
wanna
haven't tried
boost-
echinacea yet.
You ever
Yeah,
tried
boost it.
echinacea?
Oh
yet?
nope.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
guess what we're doing next time?
Oh
Tabitha,
nope.
oh,
No. Oh, why
I
did I
can
even
have
say
it,
that?
please.
Do it live. Yes.
Well, I
on the
can't do
show
it
with
live.
this.
On the
Oh
show.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm red.
Tab over there.
No. Nope.
Can I have an open bottle of echinacea,
I don't
please?
need it.
You can
I'm
open
not
one.
gonna take
Well,
it.
yeah.
Oh, you
can
need
open
this.
one if we need
I'm
to.
like right now.
Yeah,
Can you do
we're
it
gonna
right
end
now?
the show with
I
that.
don't even have any water.
Right
It's
now.
just
Well,
gonna
there's
make-
a lot
we
of
share.
It's
questions.
gonna make your tongue
We need-
sweat. That's all.
We need to answer questions first. Okay.
Yeah, I said end the show. I
Okay.
mean, a little bit,
Yeah.
because we want to see you talking.
Oh, I really don't want to do it. There she goes. What do I need echinacea for? I feel fine.
Because you said you never tried it.
Ugh.
Do you have at least?
This
a
is like
Okay.
an initiation.
That's hard to. You don't want her. To.
Can we just pour it into the cap, and I'll just do like a tiny bit
Ugh.
in the cap.
Oh, cut her some
Come.
slack and put it in the cap.
Thanks, Kim.
I know you thought I was going to take your side, but I didn't.
I'm
Which
gonna
is
remember
surprising
this the next
because
time
we've
that,
had-
coming in for
that
the
pickle juice
reassurance.
comes
That is
around.
plenty.
Okay, let's
It's
wait
really
till the
Okay,
end
wait,
of the
let's
show
do
for
some
that.
questions first.
We'll wait till near the end. It's really not that bad.
Really? I've
For
heard
10 minutes.
terrible stories.
You have to swish it.
We're not staying live for
It's
10
not
minutes.
that bad.
It's not that bad.
Your tongue
My
sweats.
kids take it
that's
all the time.
It's not as bad as Golden Seal.
No,
Thank you.
I
Oh,
take
wait,
that.
really? I've taken Golden Seal.
Yeah.
I
take
take
it.
that.
And then read your question.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm not going to read a question after I take it.
Okay.
Okay,
I
what
need
do
to drink
y'all
water.
do when you have a lot going on and can't seem to shut your brain off at night? Is there any herb? What do you recommend
Kim.
I'm gonna not answer
that
this
works
question.
great?
She will be the perfect person to ask about this one.
Do you get crazy
Oh,
in your
yeah.
head?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When you were little,
I
they
figured.
couldn't tell her that you were going on vacation because she'd make herself sick.
I'd get sick.
Oh.
My mom would never be able to tell me ahead of time that we were going anywhere because I'd get all worked up and I wouldn't, I'd
Mhm.
usually end up sick on vacation. So,
Oh.
yeah, I'm not very good at shutting off my brain. Honestly, CBD oil helps a
was gonna say
ton
CBD.
before bed. If it's really, really bad, I have used our melatonin just to get myself to sleep because there's
Mhm.
nights where I will toss and turn until 3, 4 a.m.
Does
and I
poppy
can't calm
help at
down.
all?
Kava?
Yep.
Papa or Kava?
Kava, Kava help. I prefer poppy.
Different
but
for everybody.
Yeah.
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 My-
Wes
you
prefers
know,
poppy too.
My
Mhm.
little brother does better with kava. I do better with poppy for sure. But yeah, I would probably say those are my go-tos to get myself to calm down. But yeah.
All right, we have more questions. Hi, Danielle, Crystal, Calvi, Sarah, Nancy,
We got 84 people on.
Stacy. Sweet. Hi, everyone. So we'll keep answering questions if
Yeah.
everyone is still watching.
We'll do it. We are at 36 minutes, so we'll go till 40. Actually,
Okay.
we'll go till 38 and a half, and then Nancy's going to do
38
the
and a
after
half.
show.
So we have to
And then
end
we're going to
at
do the
40
other minute
minutes.
and a half.
And
You're not
someone
gonna
else
wait
is
the
going to
10
finish the
minutes until
show.
it stops sweating?
No.
I think that she should have taken now, but Kim's
We-
decided to be sweet.
we have a
I
couple
know
more
I was
questions.
being sweet by saying don't make her chug it out of the bottle and put it in
I'm
the
surprised
cupboard.
you're being sweet to me.
I am too.
Yeah,
Consider
that
this
doesn't-
a one-time deal.
I'm going to remember
Can I
this the
cash
next
this?
time that you ask
Can I
me to do a
cash
shot
this
of
in for
something.
another time? I feel like I
mean,
want to
you can,
save
but
this.
then you have to chug it out
Sweetness.
of the bottle.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, don't make her chug
Janet
it out.
from Dr. Patrick Flynn page is wondering what would you transition infant formula from milk-wise?
How old is
So-
baby? And can we get donor
Donor milk.
donor milk? would
Donor
be my
milk is
number
Yeah,
one.
probably my
that would-
first.
Then I would go
First
to,
choice.
if you can't get enough donor milk, I would go to homemade formula.
Yeah,
Which
our
we have
formula
a recipe on the Wellness
Yeah,
Way.
And
so-
if you can get enough donor milk, I would supplement with goat's milk or cutting it with coconut
Coconut milk?
Yeah, goat's milk smells really bad coming up though. Pre-warning. Really
It
bad.
smells bad going down.
Yeah, it does.
Smells like goat.
It smells like goat. This. Okay, Lindsay, I did see your question there.
goats in our house, and we know what the goat smells like.
My grandparents had
Fainting
goats.
goat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It kind of just fall over.
So
After
cool.
you're with food or transitioning.
Except
to
you'd make it
coconut
do
milk.
it so much you'd probably kill the poor
That's why I
thing.
don't have one.
It's really
That's
just
why
when
I
you
had
don't have a
chickens,
goat, you'd be
remember,
fine.
and it was a
Yeah,
disaster.
that
My
was a
husband's a clean
disaster.
freak.
Okay, Lindsay said, my little man turns 1 in June and he's currently on the Wellness Way formula. Do I continue to feed him formula after a year with food or transition to coconut milk right at a year? So what does that transition
Oh.
look like at a
Oh,
year?
if you're eating
Does-
enough good foods, healthy fats, probiotics, you can easily transition just into an almond, coconut, hemp milk. I would rotate it because I know that
You don't want
people
any
will jump right into
Yeah.
any kind of milk alternative, not rotate it, and then
Yeah, I
you end up
agree.
with an allergy, especially if there's any leaky gut going on.
And for anyone who's new to the Wellness Way, the reason why she's saying that is
Yes.
because the whole babies are born with a leaky gut, and the rule of thumb is that it does not close. So anything that's coming into, and it's coming in, that's why breast milk is best, but it can potentially become an allergen. So you got to be careful about creating allergies in these children. So usually it's about a year or the 8 teeth. And after that point, then you're pretty safe to start with some solid foods. So that's just in reference to what
Yep,
Bree was
thank you.
saying.
Thank you.
So Stacy said, my grandson gets sick when he goes camping. He's fine when he stays at the house. Is that in reference to like an outdoor allergy or stuffy nose? I don't remember where that was from.
I would find out what food looks like if they're camping,
Yeah,
because
if
I
you're-
know when we
Camping
tend
food
to
gets-
camp,
yeah.
it tends to
Yeah.
be different. I would find out, are they staying in a camper or a tent that possibly has
Has
mold
mold.
I
in
just
it?
thought of mold.
Is that
as
what
soon
you
as they
said?
said
Yeah,
mold.
that's what I was thinking too.
Be careful. That's
Especially if things are airtight.
Where are they
and
camping?
Which is
Yeah.
very common even in brand new campers.
yes.
They found
Mold
issues
is
with that.
common?
Dr. Miller
Mold is
when
very
they
common
moved
in
into-
campers.
Didn't they move into a camper and they
Mhm.
found mold in it? And so
Dr.
they had
Ryan,
to get,
yep.
because he was trying to get out of mold from their house.
Yep, it's
Mhm.
very common. Yeah.
All right, there's a couple other things here. I'm just trying to procrastinate.
There's
if I'm being
105
honest.
people on waiting for you to take
111.
that.
Okay,
I don't think they're
everybody who
waiting for
wants
that.
her to take this now, give us a thumbs up.
There
Yeah,
you go.
give us
There
a
you go.
thumbs
There
up
you
if
go.
you want
Thumbs
me
up.
to take it, or a thumbs down if you feel bad for me and you don't want me to take it on the air.
I don't think Facebook has thumb down
I
anymore.
Did you just remove? Oh,
Yeah, did.
Option is gone.
a sad face, thumbs down.
17 thumbs up.
Oh, there
Come
we go.
on,
yeah.
that's,
They keep coming through.
Put it as a comment, and
Yeah,
she'll have to do two
put
of
it
them,
as a
not
comment.
just
Hi,
the like
Dr.
one.
Beth.
There we go.
Hi, Dr.
Oh, look
Beth.
at all
Hi,
the
Sue. Oh
thumbs.
my gosh,
I'm
no.
sorry,
I see him. Hi, Holly. Thanks for watching. I'm definitely procrastinating. Ashley, my parents have goats. I wish they lived closer. I'm trying to get my sister Sarah to get ducks so that we can have duck
Oh,
My
eggs.
daughter
yeah.
wants a duck.
Oh, you should have ducks so that we can all
Yeah.
have duck eggs.
Yeah, I told her if she catches
I
one,
think
she
that
can
would
have
be
one.
fun.
Carly wants a cow, but I don't know why. what kind of uses we would get from a cow. But okay, no. They're
Only when you
cute.
slaughter it.
Tiffany, I thought we were
You
friends.
can have steer.
Kaylina, Ashley, what's happening?
Wow, everybody, yeah.
I thought I had friends
There
on
was so
here.
many
and
Cass says
thumbs.
2 thumbs up for Nancy.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm. It's
Oh, I think
Coleus is worse. I've
Coleus
heard
is
Coleus
I mean,
worse.
if you really think about
Coleus
it,
is
Coleus
bad.
is just
I've
looking
heard
out for
Coleus
the
is
best
so
for
bad.
your
I've
health.
had.
I feel like
I've
I
never
need
had
a-
to take
I
it.
feel like it's for
Praise
your.
the Lord.
Just take it.
Yeah, I've got it.
You got
Alright.
this.
Wait, so am I supposed to do water after or not do water?
You
I've
decide.
heard mixed
I've
reviews.
heard water makes it worse.
Why'd you say that
See?
out loud?
No, that's what I've heard
This
too,
could
though.
have
Someone
been
told
really
me.
No, that
funny.
was my second nice thing now. I'm done.
Thanks,
Just-
Brianna.
When did you decide to be nice?
I don't know.
Turning a new leaf.
I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, that
Is this gonna stop? At
is this
least by
gonna do
Nashville time?
something to me? What if I'm allergic to
It
this?
is going to make you super mom even more.
Even more super mom. I
Yeah.
got my nails done.
There you go.
Oh, they're
Get
very
a great
pretty.
shot of me. I really don't want to do this.
Come on.
Don't psych yourself
You're
out.
making it look bad. For all, how are mom?
It's not quite as bad as tequila.
Water
Mom
makes it
can't-
worse. I
Mom
don't
can't
drink.
use this video now and say, look at how easy it is to take it.
Oh, Kim.
See?
Oh, don't do
your
it.
kids
Duck
will
eggs
be
are in
like,
high
"Go,
demand, so we're
Mom."
considering. Are goose eggs similar to duck eggs?
Ooh, never had
Um,
access
Oh my
to
gosh,
goose
I don't want to do that.
Just do it.
Look at my hand.
Oh,
is
look at
shaking.
she's shaking.
My hand is legit shaking. You can't
Okay,
zoom in
so-
on it.
A goose.
You
I
guys
mean,
should talk about
geese
goose
are
eggs,
different
Lauren.
than ducks are different than chickens.
Echinacea.
So, I would
Echinacea.
say if you're allergic
My
to,
hand's
You're gonna psych yourself out so
there
bad.
you
It's
go.
really not that bad.
Oh, oh.
Okay, now tell us, is your tongue sweating? Is your tongue
I
sweating?
feel like I can't breathe.
I can smell it. Ooh.
My whole mouth feels
It's
fuzzy.
sweating.
Like,
Uh-huh.
Is it sweating? Tingling?
Mm-hmm.
like it feels like I have cotton or something in my mouth. Oh, am I gonna be like burping this up?
No.
For
No,
the rest
it's
of the
not
day?
like fish oil where you burp it up all day long.
and it's kind of like 10
And it's
minutes of
warm.
the tingly.
And now
Uh-huh.
it's really, really
So
warm
we
right
always call
now.
it your tongue is
Mhm.
sweating.
Oh,
And then after 10 minutes, it's fine. You don't even.
10 minutes though. Like 10 minutes is
I
a long
think
time.
8.5
Is it?
max.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you trying to make her feel better?
And now I taste like. Oh, that's so
Do you wanna
weird.
know?
No,
It has to go way
Wow.
faster if you do more.
now you're mean.
Okay,
I
that's-
like Kim
that's-
better. Today.
That won't last
So
long.
now what does it do? It,
Oh.
it increases your Th1 response. So
Oh, what's that?
Immunity.
so
booster.
immune
Mhm.
booster, definite immune booster.
Exactly what you need before you go on a plane.
Yeah.
That is
I
actually
have
that's
to take
a
it.
oh.
I have to take it 4 times a day right now.
Whew. It's it's not the taste.
It's
Like
the
the
taste.
taste
It's
isn't
the
bad.
effect.
It's like the
after.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's like tangy almost.
It literally tingles. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you were to have
That's so
juice
weird.
or any other supplement after it, it'll make it taste like that.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh.
if I take this and then my aloe afterwards, my aloe kind of tingles. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
it stays in your mouth.
I can't mix.
Actually, I'd rather do
If
that
I-
than aloe.
My husband just jumped on.
Okay.
Wait,
aloe
what just happened?
is either a lover or a hater.
I used to hate aloe. I used to gag with
Mm.
aloe, and now
Nope.
I can drink it right from the bottle, like no problem.
Oh, I was
So
drinking it from the
I know people that
This
will take
weekend.
any herb over
Yeah.
aloe.
Nope. Yeah. Any herb.
You're enjoying
You're
this too
handling it,
much.
I know.
You're handling it very
Okay,
gracefully.
my husband says, "Wait, what just happened? Why? What's going on?" I took echinacea. I can't. I feel like I
You're
can't
making
swallow.
Nancy do shots.
Yes, I'm doing shots on TV, on Facebook. And my sister says, "Why liquid? Is it
Ooh,
different than the
they
pill?"
absorb-
Yep.
They're
Absorb
faster.
much
They're
faster.
more
I've
potent,
taken
they
pills
absorb
before.
faster.
Mhm.
Well, and the alcohol in it is supposed to be a vasodilator, correct? So it
Mhm.
also
So it-
absorbs
Yep.
faster.
Yeah.
And it's
so,
cheaper.
Ugh.
So, like, if
People
you
go,
were
they're
to
so
take,
expensive. They work so much faster in the
I
long
know,
run.
and
If
people
you
just
don't
wanna
wanna
need
take
as much.
pills, and we're like, do you realize how many pills you have to take just
Yeah.
to compare to that?
For that-
4
even that
pills
cap
to half a
for-
Well,
teaspoon?
and the smell. Doctors talk
Especially
about
when
this.
you
The
don't want
smell. And
I mean, I
it,
do because I want to
It
take a
in
drink
your
of water,
mouth
but
secretes something, and you absorb it so
heard I
much
shouldn't.
faster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Liquids are the way to go.
oh brother. Okay, we're at 40 minutes and 43 seconds, so it's about that time to wrap up. But thanks for watching today. I don't really have a good way to wrap up. My mouth is still tingling. It's hot. I feel like it's I was gonna say saliva.
Yeah.
Saliva.
Salivating.
You're sweating.
You're
Like,
Your
salivating.
tongue is sweating.
Brian just texted
Choking
me.
on my own
How
spit.
long till Nancy gets home? Just kidding.
Yeah, funny. No comment. Actually,
No.
I feel like you just made
Right,
that.
that's my number.
You just made this show go full circle to the beginning when
Yes.
Christy was talking about coconut oil.
Where are you going with that? I literally he was just wondering.
Yeah. Just wondering when I was gonna get back.
Wow.
All right.
Alrighty
Leave us topic suggestions.
A name.
Name
We need a
suggestions.
Name suggestions.
We're
We
gonna
are
pick a
actually.
winner. We're gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
can
a
do a
giveaway.
prize.
What are we giving away?
Something
Echinacea?
really awesome.
Like
Yeah,
echinacea?
like
Goats?
Hey, this is
Ducks?
like $65.
A goat?
A goat. Okay.
That's what Nancy
Wait, one
said.
more
I
story.
said a goat. I think that'd be fun.
Oh my
Big
goodness. Back in
giveaway
the
a
day,
goat.
we lived on a farm. My dad had a roommate. He'll know exactly who I'm talking about. This roommate had a girlfriend. This was years and years and years ago. My dad was a bachelor.
I'm waiting
Parents
for
were
the
not
goats to
together.
come in.
I know.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm waiting for
So,
her to realize
he
she's
had
still
a
on the air and
roommate.
decide if this is an appropriate story
No,
or
it's
not.
not. It totally is. So we had a roommate. Roommate broke up with the girlfriend. Roommate got really, really mad.
Oh, no.
So to get back, she bought a goat and tied it to the front porch. So we came home one day and there was a goat tied to the front porch. And then we ended up with a goat, and I had a pet goat for a little while.
That's awesome.
Legit
Did you use
story.
its
That is like
goat
the
milk?
weirdest
Hey, so,
ventured story ever. Like, what kind
What
of
is that?
back
I'm
pills?
pretty sure you're the
Like
only one
what?
that found that as funny as you did.
Because we were talking
I was
about
waiting
goats.
for a punchline, but
Oh,
that
it's
didn't
the
happen.
That was the
That I
story.
had
Yeah.
goat, and
That
that's
was
why.
the whole story.
What's the whole punishment of getting a goat?
I
Like
don't
the
know.
goat was eating
I
the
mean,
That is like the
Like,
weirdest.
here, take this goat.
Apparently, if you've learned anything, we would all appreciate a goat and ducks, right?
Yeah.
Duck eggs,
I
goat's
had
milk?
chickens, and I'm done with animals.
I'm allergic to goat's milk.
Okay, maybe not.
But
They
All
do
right.
really good butter.
I've
Goat's
seen
butter
the
is really good. Mm-hmm.
I believe we do not have an episode next Monday. We'll still be traveling home from Nashville. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
We could do live in the airport.
We go live from the
Early.
airport. Yeah,
Yeah.
We
we'll
go
do
live. We'll
show
go
'em
live.
when we're headed home.
sounds good. Yeah, we're all traveling home on Monday morning. So we will go live there. Leave us comments, questions, topic ideas, name suggestions. I did see one that said more than moms.
What? Is that your own? Did you
No,
comment
I
No,
yourself?
just-
I don't remember who said it. And now I'm going to have to scroll up above all of these thumbs ups. But
Who did
somebody
we tell that
because
to?
that was our plan eventually.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. But no, I did not tell that. Who said it?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it. Somebody made a comment. Oh, Donna, name suggestion. Moms and more.
Oh,
Oh, moms
well,
and
moms
more.
and
Okay,
more.
sorry.
Okay.
Moms and more. Because we are so much more than moms. All right,
We
so
are.
we will see you next week. Watch our Instagram, Facebook, everything for all of the shenanigans from Nashville.
Yeah. Subscribe
Pictures
to YouTube.
and all that fun on Instagram.
Yeah.
Subscribe to YouTube and do all of the things. Like, comment, share. And we will see you next week. Thanks for watching.